Incredibly sad story for everybody. This is from Democracy Now! They say a prominent disability rights activist and attorney died this past Sunday after being refused an essential medication by her insurance company. Carrie Ann Lucas, who had a rare form of muscular dystrophy, helped pass legislation in Colorado to protect parents with disabilities from child welfare discrimination. In 2017, Lucas was arrested with several others after protesting Medicaid budget cuts with a 58-hour sit-in at Senator Cory Gardner's office. According to a message on Lucas's Facebook page, United Healthcare denied her coverage for an antibiotic last year, triggering a host of medical complications which led to her death. Carrie Ann Lucas was 47 years old and is survived by her 4 adopted children who are also all living with disabilities. Now, this is a story from the same week. This is in CNN Health. $375,000 price leads disabled mom to ration meds. You know, in most developed countries, it's free. When you need medicine, you just go and it's free. There's some where you have a small copay, like $10, $20, whatever it may be. But in many developed countries, you go to the pharmacy to get your medication, and it's free. You just show up, and you get it. And I always reference this movie because it's a great movie and because it's true, but in the movie John Q, Denzel Washington goes, sick, help, that's how it should work. And he's right. That's exactly how it should work, and it's a crime that it doesn't work like that. Because we have the resources, easily have the resources to make it work like that. And in fact, we would save money over our current system if it worked like that. But we're not fixing it, and we're not fixing it because of the massive impact on our government, because of the corruption in the system. And you have Big Pharma buying politicians, you have for-profit health insurance companies buying politicians. So all you see, best case scenario, is the Democratic Party's half measures till the cows come home. Worst case scenario is the Republicans who are just like, yeah, I don't care. Big Pharma, rip us off all day. For-profit health insurance companies, rip us off all day. Don't care. So Republicans are the do nothing and let the rotting system continue party. And the Democratic Party is let's do some half measures party. And then the people are suffering as a result of this. People are dying. They can't afford medication. You got $375,000 price tag on some of them. Listen, even people that have insurance oftentimes go bankrupt from medical bills. Isn't that crazy? Think about that. Even people who have insurance. You know, I know I've gone through the same shit you guys have gone through in terms of searching for plans. It's a nightmare. First of all, no plans cover dental. None. I was like, okay, does anything cover dental? Nope. Nothing covers dental. And by the way, how ridiculous. It's like they're trying to make this distinction. Like, well, your body's your body, but your teeth, I mean, come on. Like, no, bitch. My teeth are part of my body. And of course, you can get a tooth infection, and that can spread, and it could be deadly, literally. So for people to not include dental, for plans to not include dental, how stupid. Like, oh yeah, we cover this, we don't cover that. What the fuck? Imagine, like, the idea of choice in healthcare, health insurance. Like, well, what plan would you like? What do you mean, what plan would I like? If I get sick, I want help no matter what the fucking problem is. What am I supposed to do? Go through body part by body part? If my spleen is hurt, yes, I want coverage. But if my fucking kidneys, no, I'm good on the kidney front. It's not like a regular consumer product. It's just not. So we have a system with choice, unnecessary, cover everything, full stop. And we have a system where even people who are covered, it's like, oh, you have a deductible of $10,000. Well, then I may as well not have coverage. Who the fuck is just like, oh, it's cool. Sure, I'll pay you $500 a month. And then when something happens, I got the first 10 grand, and then you kick in and help. Why am I even paying you if I have to pay the first 10? What the fuck is that? Pay the first 10 grand? As if Bob, who works a regular day job, is like, oh, sure, let me grab my extra 10 grand I have sitting in the bank. What the fuck is this? That's our system. It's actually worse than that. What I'm giving is soft examples. The stories I just told you are the real examples. I mean, $375,000 price leads to disabled mom rationing meds. Now, what's going to happen to her? What's going to happen to people like her in that situation? Exactly what I just told you. Prominent disability rights activist died after being refused an essential medication. System's broken, dude. I wholeheartedly believe, there will come a time in American history, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, whenever it may be, where in the textbooks, in the history books, they are forced to write about this era in American history. And how fucked up our insurance system is and our healthcare system is, it will be looked at with the same kind of scorn and derision as like indentured servitude or slavery. I'm not kidding about that. It is so broken and so rotten and so corrupt and so backwards and so barbaric that nobody doing an objective analysis could look at this and go, well, it was just another way of doing it, and that's the way they did it back then, and we've evolved since then. And no, it'll be like, these fucking monsters with their shitty for-profit health insurance systems, their shitty pharma companies who have totally bought and owned the government through lobbying, they have utterly destroyed any semblance of a humane system and destroyed the country by doing that. That's how this will be written about. And you guys are some of the people who are totally already know this and already get a sense of it. And it's about raising the political awareness so everybody gets it and so that we can act to fight back and fix it. And that's why somebody like Bernie Sanders getting elected is so incredibly important, because he's the only one who's actually going to fight on this front. And now you get a sense of just how bad it is.